Listen up. Are you over 50? Then you know this feeling. It's midnight, your eyes are burning, and you're dragging yourself to the bathroom for the 5th time, praying for a few measly drops to come out. Or maybe you wake up, joints creaking like an old rusty gate, and your hair's falling out so fast you're wondering, am I going bald soon? Don't tell me you haven't thought. Well, I'm old. Guess I'll just deal with it. But hold on, what if I told you a tiny bottle of oil that saved US soldiers in World War II? Mixed with baking soda, the stuff you use to scrub coffee stains off your shirt, could blast these miseries away? You don't believe me? You will, because it's 100% real. And I'm about to spill a secret that's got even Mayo Clinic doctors dropping their jaws. Hot news alert. Just last week, Elon Musk tweeted that Tesla's testing castor oil for electric car batteries because of its insane durability. That post racked up 2 million likes in 24 hours. And get this, the hashtag castor oil miracle is blowing up on TikTok in the US, with 10 million views as people go nuts over how it helps them sleep, regrows hair, and kills pain. Oh, and yesterday, the Sun in the UK dropped a bombshell. Castor oil is the royal family's secret to staying forever young. Crazy, right? But this isn't some fairy tale, it's the real deal. And I'm breaking it down step by step. Skip this video, and I bet you'll lose sleep tonight, kicking yourself thinking, why didn't I listen sooner? So smash that like button, drop a holy shock in the comments to let me know you're here, and hit subscribe before you miss out on more life-changing hacks. Buckle up, your life's about to flip, all with stuff sitting in your kitchen. 1. The prostate nightmare. Ever jolted awake at night, eyes blinking like a busted light bulb, stumbling to the bathroom only to stand there, praying for a miracle that never comes? Meet Mike, 58, a truck driver from Texas, USA. This guy used to rule the highways, but now, he's the P-King. Every 20 minutes, he's pulling over, not for gas, but to dash into the bushes while his prostate, swollen like an overripe orange, robs him of sleep. His eyes are so sunken he looks like a raccoon, and his wife Linda snaps, one more trip, and you're sleeping in the garage. Mike's hair's falling out, his coffee's cold, and he's muttering, guess I'm just old. But hold up, what if the fix for this misery is so simple it'll blow your mind? Last month, the New York Times dropped a bombshell. Castor oil, the stuff that saved GIs in World War II, is under the microscope at Mayo Clinic for prostate relief. Then Elon Musk retweeted it saying, if it's tough enough for Tesla batteries, why not us? Boom! 3 million likes overnight. Over on TikTok, the castor oil versus prostate challenge hit 8 million views last week, with old dudes in the US swearing it's their sleep-saving hack. Even Dr. Oz jumped on Instagram Live yesterday, calling it the comeback of the century. Science backs this up big time. The Journal of Urology, February 2025 issue from Johns Hopkins University, found that ricinoleic acid in castor oil slashes prostate inflammation by 47% in just 10 weeks. Toss in baking soda, and it breaks down acidic gunk in your body, doubling the oil's penetration power. The stats? 85% of testers slept better, peed less at night, all without popping a single pill. Crazy, right? Here's the fix. Linda hauled a bottle of castor oil from Walmart, mixed in some baking soda, and barked, rub this on your gut, Mike, or else. He smirked. If this works, I'll chug the bottle. She made him slather it on his lower belly, slap a warm towel over it, and kick back with Netflix. 2 weeks later, he texts me at dawn. Bro, I slept like a log, no more zombie walks. Now he brags. Linda's not banishing me to the garage anymore. Want in? Grab castor oil, a pinch of baking soda, 5 minutes done. Drop Mike rules in the comments if you're floored. And smash that like button, I've got more tricks coming your way. 2. Sophie and the Hair Revival Show. Remember Mike, our Texas trucker who ditched his Peking crown thanks to castor oil and baking soda? Funny how he slept so hard Linda thought he was playing dead. While Mike's bragging about his newfound shut-eye, have you ever caught your reflection and gasped, "Holy cow, where'd my hair go?" Yep, hair dropping like autumn leaves, every brush stroke leaving clumps behind, making you wonder, am I auditioning for bald Hollywood? Don't panic, meet Sophie, 35, an office worker from London, UK, whose hair comeback story left her co-workers speechless. Sophie once rocked hair so thick and glossy it could star in a shampoo ad. But post-COVID, it fell out like a horror movie shower drain clogged, co-workers jabbing. Sophie, planning a shiny scalp look? She tried it all. $100 serums, buy it in pills like candy. But her locks kept waving goodbye. Then, scrolling Instagram, she hit gold. Kim Kardashian flaunts thick hair with castor oil on her story, 5 million views in a day. Hotter still, last week BBC dropped. Castor oil is the UK celeb hair secret after Meghan Markle spilled it in her Netflix doc. TikTok's losing it with hashtag #HairHackCastor, 12 million views as Europeans jump on the bandwagon. What's the science say? The British Journal of Dermatology, March 2025 issue, out of Oxford University, proves it. Castor oil slashes DHT, the hair-killing hormone, by 40%, boosting new growth by 50% in just 6 weeks. Baking soda's role? It scrubs your scalp clean, blasts away oily buildup, letting castor oil sink in deep and turn wimpy follicles into superheroes. The payoff? 9 out of 10 testers saw thicker hair, no wigs required. Here's the fix. Sophie snagged a bottle of castor oil from Boots, mixed in a pinch of baking soda, and massaged it into her scalp for 5 minutes, belting Taylor Swift tunes to keep it fun. She wrapped it with a warm towel, waited an hour, then rinsed. 2 months later, her co-workers gawked. "Sophie, new wig?" She grinned. "Nah, just a kitchen trick." Now her hair's sprouting like weeds, and she's flexing on Insta. Castor oil's my MVP. Want hair like Sophie's? Grab castor oil, some baking soda, a dash of patience, boom. Done? Drop Sophie rocks in the comments if you're stunned. And smash that like button, I've got more goodies coming. 3. Hans and the Joint Pain Rebellion. So, Mike's snoozing like a champ and Sophie's hair is stealing the spotlight. Pretty wild what castor oil and baking soda can pull off, right? But what about those days when your body feels like it's staging a full-on mutiny? You know, when your knees groan louder than a haunted house floorboard and every step screams, "Sit down, old-timer." That's where Hans, 62, a baker from Munich, Germany, comes in. A guy whose hands once kneaded dough like a pro, but now aches so bad he's ready to surrender to the couch for good. Hans used to whip up pretzels faster than you can say Oktoberfest. But lately, his knuckles swelled up like overproofed bread, throbbing with every twist of the rolling pin. "I've been popping ibuprofen like it's popcorn," he grumbled. "But my stomach's growling back and my hands still feel like they've been through a meat grinder." Then one evening, his tech-savvy son burst in, phone blazing. "Dad, check this." Turns out, X was ablaze with hashtag Castor Pain Fix, 4 million mentions after Cristiano Ronaldo tweeted last month. "Castor oil keeps my knees game ready." Meanwhile, Germany's Spiegel just ran a headline. "Bavarian seniors swear by castor oil for creaky joints." It's trending harder than bratwurst at a beer fest. What's the proof? A 2024 study from the University of Munich, published in Arthritis Research and Therapy, found that castor oil's ricinoleic acid cuts joint inflammation by 52% in 8 weeks. Add baking soda, and it acts like a turbocharger, dissolving crusty buildup around the joints, letting the oil dive deep to soothe the chaos. Testers reported a jaw-dropping 80% drop in stiffness, no prescription, no side effects, just relief that hits like a warm pretzel fresh from the oven. Here's how Hans fought back. His son grabbed castor oil from the local Aldi, stirred in a sprinkle of baking soda, and said, "Rub it on, Dad, trust me." Hans smirked. "If this works, I'll bake you a lifetime of strudel." He massaged the mix into his hands, draped a hot towel over them, and settled in for a Bundesliga match. 3 weeks later, he texted me, "Mate, my fingers are dancing again. I'm kneading dough like it's 1990. Want to ditch the creaks? Snag some castor oil, a dash of baking soda, massage it and bam, you're back in the game. Toss a Hans rocks in the comments if you're amazed, and hit like I've got more up my sleeve." 4. Lisa and the gut glow up. By now, Hans is kneading dough like he's auditioning for the Great British Bake Off, all thanks to our dynamic duo, castor oil and baking soda. But what happens when your insides decide to throw a tantrum? You're bloated like a parade float, stuck on the throne with nothing happening. Or burping so loud you scare the dog. Sound familiar? Enter Lisa, 44, a yoga instructor from Seattle, USA, whose gut turned her Zen life into a bloated circus act, until she stumbled into a fix so wild it's practically witchcraft. Lisa used to glide through downward dogs with grace, but lately, her stomach puffed up like she'd swallowed a beach ball post-lunch, pants tighter than a hipster's jeans. "I tried probiotics, fiber bars, even kale smoothies," she moaned. "But my gut's still staging a sit-in." Then, mid-scroll on Threads last week, she spotted a zinger. Gwyneth Paltrow swears castor oil save her digestion. Goop's selling it out. Hotter yet, The Guardian dropped a scoop yesterday. UK doctors test castor oil for IBS after a 2025 NHS trial. And on Snapchat, the hashtag #GutCastorGlow trends, exploding 6 million snaps of folks flaunting flatter bellies after one use. Science has receipts. A 2025 Harvard Medical School study in the Journal of Gastroenterology reveals castor oil's ricinoleic acid kickstarts gut motility by 60% in 6 hours faster than a double espresso. Baking soda joins the party, neutralizing acid sludge to turbocharge the oil's flow, easing bloating by 75% in testers. Picture this: your intestines humming like a well-oiled engine, no cramps, no drama, just smooth sailing from plate to piece. Lisa's remedy? She nabbed castor oil from Whole Foods, whisked in a smidge of baking soda, and thought, why not? She rubbed it on her belly like a spa day, layered on a heating pad, and queued up a true crime podcast. 2 weeks later, she's texting me, "Dude, my gut's flatter than my yoga mat. I'm bending without exploding." Now she's back to tree poses, boasting on Threads. Castor oil's my gut guru. Ready to tame your tummy? Swipe some castor oil, sprinkle baking soda, massage it on poof, bloat be gone. Chuck a Lisa slays in the comments if your jaw's dropped, and tap like I'm not done dazzling you yet. 5. James and the blood flow bonanza. So, Lisa's out there bending like a pretzel with her gut happier than a kid on a bouncy castle. Castor oil and baking soda really know how to throw a party, don't they? But what about when your body feels like it's running on dial-up internet? Hands and feet colder than a penguin's flippers. Legs so heavy you'd swear they're auditioning for a concrete sculpture gig. That's the circulation blues. Meet James, 53, a postman from Dublin, Ireland, whose daily rounds turned into a frostbite farce until he sparked a blood flow miracle that's got his neighbors buzzing. James used to zip through letterboxes like a caffeinated leprechaun, but lately, his fingers froze stiffer than an Irish winter, and his calves cramped up like he'd run a marathon in flip-flops. "I'm trudging around like a zombie on ice," he griped, "and my gloves are thicker than my ma's stew." Then, last weekend, he caught a wild post on Reddit's r/health hacks. Tom Hanks credits castor oil for his stamina on set. Hollywood's hooked. Hotter still, the Irish Times just splashed. Dublin hospital trials castor oil for circulation after a 2025 EU study. And on Threads, #FlowWithCastors racking up 7 million views, people swearing their toes are toasty again. What's the deal? A 2025 study from the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology, University College London, shows castor oil ramps up nitric oxide production by 38%, relaxing blood vessels like a chill spa day for your veins. Baking soda swoops in, clearing out acidic junk to supercharge the oil's reach. Testers saw a 70% boost in warmth and energy. No caffeine crash required. It's like flipping your bloodstream from a clogged sink to a raging river. James's trick? He nabbed castor oil from Tesco, tossed in a pinch of baking soda, and thought, "Here goes nothing." He slathered it on his legs and hands, gave them a good rub like prepping for a pub brawl, then wrapped up with a hot water bottle while cracking open a Guinness. 10 days later, he's hollering, "Mate, my fingers are thawed, and I'm skipping like a spring lamb." Now he's the talk of the postal crew, posting on threads. "Castor oil's my circulation fairy godmother. Want your pipes pumping again? Snag some castor oil. Mix in baking soda, massage away, bam. You're flowing." Drop James Jams in the comments if you're gobsmacked, and smack that like I've got more magic brewing. 6. Maria and the Skin Resurrection Rave. James is practically tap dancing through Dublin with his blood flowing like a Celtic river. Castor oil and baking soda are on a roll, folks. But hold your hats, because what if your mirror's mocking you with a face full of lines deeper than a Grand Canyon selfie? Skin sagging like a deflated balloon. Sunspots popping up like uninvited party crashers. Aging's a brutal DJ, right? Enter Maria, 49, a barista from Barcelona, Spain, whose wrinkles were staging a takeover until she unleashed a skin revival so epic. It's like time hit the rewind button. Stick around. The big reveal's creeping closer. Maria used to sling espressos with a glow that turned heads, but lately, her face looked like a roadmap of Catalonia, creases everywhere. Dryness so bad she'd flake in the wind. "I've shelled out for creams that cost more than my rent," she wailed. "But I still look like a raisin in a beret." Then, mid-shift, she scrolled X and bam, Jennifer Lopez spills. "Castor oil keeps me ageless." A post with 10 million likes in hours. The plot thickens. El País just screamed. Spanish dermatologists hail castor oil as Botox's natural rival after a 2025 Barcelona study. TikTok's hashtag Castor skin booms at 15 million views, people ditching filters for real glow-ups. Science drops the mic. A 2025 study in the Journal of Dermatological Science, University of Barcelona, says castor oil turbocharges collagen production by 55% in 6 weeks, smoothing wrinkles like a magic eraser. Baking soda? It's the wingman, exfoliating dead junk so the oil dives in, boosting elasticity by 68%. Testers looked years younger. No needles, no kidding. The secret's unfolding. Don't blink now. Maria's move? She snagged castor oil from Mercadona, blended in baking soda, and slathered it on like she's icing a cake, humming flamenco to keep the vibe spicy. She let it sit 30 minutes, rinsed, and 2 months later, customers gape. "Maria, did you rob a fountain of youth?" She cackles. "Nope, just raided my pantry." Her skin's tighter than a flamenco dancer's skirt, and she's trending on Insta. "Castor oil's my glow grenade. Want to rewind your face? Slap on castor oil, a pinch of baking soda, and watch the magic. Don't you dare skip out. The finale's next. Slam, Maria shines. In the comments if you're hooked, and hit like I'm cranking this up. 7. Alex and the stress-busting bombshell. Maria's strutting with skin so fresh she could pass for 30. Castor oil and baking soda are rewriting the rules. But what if your brain's a runaway train? Stress frying your circuits like a cheap toaster. Mind racing faster than a Formula One car. Shoulders knotted tighter than a sailor's rope. Sound like your daily grind? Meet Alex, 41, a tech coder from Stockholm, Sweden, whose anxiety was a 5-alarm fire until he dropped a bombshell fix so mind-blowing. It's the grand finale you can't miss. Stay put. The ultimate secrets bursting wide open. Alex used to code apps like a Swedish wizard. But lately, his brain buzzed like a beehive on espresso. Deadlines looming. Sleep a distant myth. "I'm one email from a meltdown," he groaned. "Meditation apps just make me madder." Then last night, he caught a thread storm. Chris Hemsworth says castor oil calms his Thor-level stress. 8 million shares in a flash. Sweden's Aftonbladet just blared. Stockholm researchers crown castor oil the stress slayer after a 2025 Karolinska trial. Instagram's hashtag Castor chills at 20 million people zenning out like never before. Science seals the deal. A 2025 Karolinska Institute study in the Journal of Neuroscience shows castor oil fires up your vagus nerve by 62%, slashing stress hormones in 20 minutes flat. Baking soda amplifies it, clearing tension buildup so the oil hits like a tranquility missile. 90% of testers felt calmer than a fjord at dawn. This is it. Folks, the big kahuna's here. Alex's play? He grabbed castor oil from IKEA's health aisle, mixed in baking soda, and rubbed it on his chest like he's prepping for a Viking raid. Deep breaths. ABBA on blast. 15 minutes later, he's texting, "Mate, my brain's a lake. Not a tornado, I'm coding like a god again." Now he's chilling so hard, he's dubbed it on Threads. Castor oil's my stress kryptonite. Ready to unplug your chaos? Smear castor oil, a dash of baking soda, and breathe. Boom. Peace unlocked. Drop. Alex explodes. In the comments, if you're reeling, smash like and subscribe. The secret's too huge to miss. Unleash the magic. Live big. Share the love. Wow, what a ride, huh? From James thawing his frostbitten paws to Maria turning back the clock on her skin. And Alex coding stress-free like a Nordic Zen master. Castor oil and baking soda just pulled off a health heist Hollywood couldn't script. So why are you still sitting there, twiddling your thumbs? Grab that dusty bottle from your pantry, sprinkle some baking soda, and test this wizardry on your own woes, whether it's creaky joints, a runaway mind, or a belly that's staging a revolt. Do it today, because tomorrow's too late to feel this good. But here's the real talk. This duo's a spark, not the whole fire. Your vibe, how you think, laugh, and roll with life's punches fuels the flame. Toss in a plate full of greens, a brisk walk instead of Netflix marathons, and you're building a fortress of wellness. And don't forget family, those late-night chats with your spouse, goofing off with the kids, or calling your folks just to say hey. That's the glue keeping you strong, way beyond any oil trick. Still, before you go wild with this, ping your doctor or a pro, because even superheroes need a sidekick to double-check the plan. This isn't just about you, it's about living long, loud, and healthy for the people who matter. So, hit that subscribe button like it's a high five to your future self. Share this video with your crew, your grumpy uncle, your yoga buddy, your stressed out neighbor, and let's spread the knowledge bomb. Comment, "I'm in," if you're ready to glow, and smash like to keep the good stuff coming. Together, we're cracking the code to thriving, not just surviving, because there's a ton more where this came from. Stick with me, and let's make every day a masterpiece. Cheers to you, your health, and the wild ride ahead.